Meet Richard Ambrose and Jonny Phillips.
As industrial scientists, we're dedicated to delving into the marvels of modern life.
We're back again to experiment and explore amazing things in the everyday world around us. Going underground, we unearth a few surprises in the tube.
Get ready for another round of awesome investigations that will have you exclaiming,
I didn't know that! This time on I Didn't Know That, it's all about the tube. No, Rich, no. The London Underground.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Take
okay.
it away.
Sorry.
Watch what you're doing, will you?
Powering an electric rail system of this size takes an extraordinarily large amount of energy. The Underground is the biggest user of electricity in London and is amongst the top 10 consumers of electricity in the country.
Now, having to deal with Richard and a trip on the Underground can be a little bit tedious, but take a closer look at this incredible transport system that ferries nearly 1 billion of us, that's right, 1 billion of us, around and underneath the City of London every year.
And it's not just human passengers we're talking about. You're sharing those trains with exotic travellers too.
This job's made even worse by the London Underground's own species of mosquito, which thrives in these hot, stuffy tunnels.
And they're not the only animals to make the most of what the Underground has to offer. Recently, pigeons have been spotted riding on the tops of tube trains. I kid you not. Pigeons are using tube trains to cross from one side of the city to the other. You could not make it up. Now fly.
Ooh, nasty. But those drivers actually do a great job. But what does it take to become a tube driver? Well, we've all heard of aircraft simulators, but what about a tube train simulator? We'll have a look at this. Right, so just push this forward and I'll start moving.
And the train will go.
And back to brake. Look at that, the snow's settled. And what about trees and lightning and plagues, frogs and things?
We haven't got the lightning or the frogs yet.
Oh, right.
Certainly trees on the track we can do.
Ooh,
yep.
Goodness me.
The system's telling us because you haven't stopped accurately enough,
Right.
you aren't allowed to open the doors.
Oh no. So I've got a lot of irate passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, please mind the gap.
Although Jonny was well broken in as a tube trainee, on his next mission he got busted. In our brand new series, we're putting myths and things you see in the movies to the test, and the bungling burglar boy Jonny is going to find out if you can really crack a safe with a stethoscope. It's safe-cracking stuff! Come on.
Meet Jason Osborne, ace locksmith. He's been cracking up to 3 safes a week for the past 27 years, and he's never been defeated. What are you actually listening for?
It's hard to explain, but you've basically got to line up 3 wheels, and then when the 3 cuts line up, an arm drops in, it allows you to open it. But going by sound, you can tell whether or not you're on the wheels or not.
Finally, after 2.5 hours.
I think we're nearly there. In fact, yep.
Are you serious?
Yep, I've done it.
No. Unbelievable. That's brilliant. That's one movie myth that turns out not to be a myth at all. You can open a safe using a stethoscope. And remember, don't try this at home. Not your home, and especially not anyone else's home.
Hey, Jonny, I think we should go home, but I think you're worth more than a 50p bail, you know?
Yeah, I know. That was really embarrassing.
Yeah, come on.